That shit. really art? Or is it just another fashion fad? And what
fire consumes, fire shall cleanse. From the ashes, a phoenix shall rise. Satan's sun shall blaze black in the skies. What man has destroyed, his blood shall cleanse. Atwa shall be pure in the devil's dawn.
Fuck yeah, hell Satan shame Bugbee.
The end of the world.
Enter the Witches Sabbath.
Satanism is less than free will. It's a duality to be good or evil. It's an ugly beauty. It's a Baphomet. It's duality in its simplest form. It's me.
It's time to forget the spirit and embrace the flesh. As we enter the age of undoing, I'm here to undo the idea that Satanism is a religion. It is not. It is a philosophy. Religion is where thought goes to die. Religion and its rules are dead, and Satanism is alive and well. Satanism is a fluid thought that erodes constructs. Satanism, much like the Satanist, cannot be nailed to the wall. It is not a team sport. It is not.
And if you join something in the name of Satan, you've been tricked. Undo that shit.
You can expect an undoing of years of doing of shit that shouldn't have been done. We're gonna curse the fuck out some shit. We're gonna spread some blood across the stage. I'm gonna be performing my fucking soul out.
Everybody has a misconception that it's about, oh, this evil theistic fucking being that's going to harm you and hurt you. It's about evil energy. No, it's about it's pure self-love and being able to love yourself and being okay with yourself and being able to persevere through your life without having the restrictions that man is indoctrinated into you in your mind as you've grown up. We've all been indoctrinated from the time we're born to the time we die. We're indoctrinated. We're taught a certain type of way to think. That is the way to break free of that thought and be the adversary, be the one, you're the opposition at that point because you're going against everything you've been taught. To teach yourself something, break free from that.
Now, as we enter the age of undoing, what are you going to undo? Think it right now, as we gather on this Walpurgis and harvest the energy that we are all sharing. Undo that shit. Whatever it is that you need to undo that shit.
Sabbath, an event put on by Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean, some of you who don't understand Satanism, maybe like Shane Bugbee. It's a satanic event. There's going to be a black mass. I mean, some of you who don't.
Fucking helicopters surrounded us, man.
That marries art with fashion. But is it really art? Or is it just another fashion fad? And what
fire consumes, fire shall cleanse. From the ashes, a phoenix shall rise. Satan's sun shall blaze black in the skies. What man has destroyed, his blood shall cleanse. Atwa shall be pure in the devil's dawn.
Fuck yeah, hell Satan chant Bugbee.
The end of the world.
Well, look at that. Claudia's already on. How are you, Claudia?
Hello, I'm doing quite well.
I thought it was just going to be me for a second, but this is great anyway. I was going to say I love that new video I made, that one of the last year's event with the ritual. And so I played it twice because whenever I make a new video, you got to watch it a million times when you're editing it. But I just really love that. And Claudia, you last year after the event, you wanted to see video of it. What do you think?
I thought it was pretty cool. I really liked it.
Does it compare to other events?
Well, I don't know. I've never really seen anything like it.
That's what I like to hear. It compares. Good. How you doing, Claudia?
I'm pretty well.
You could be lit better, you know. What's up with all this dark lighting for video? Well, at least you're showing your face. You don't usually do that, so it's hard for me.
I just kind of like the candle vibe.
Okay. Hey, you know, tickets are on sale in Baphomet X for Witches Sabbath. Anyone tuning in, that's a good part of what we're doing here. We're going to do this raffle. Sharon and I are putting together a raffle to encourage people to give us money, because the event costs us so much money and takes so much time. We could never even. So it's like a telethon almost. But here's something I'm going to put in the raffle. Very beautiful bling. Are those real diamonds and real rose gold? Of course, it's very real. And this is mine. See, it has my name on the back. Even though I sell this, that's very nice. I know you probably want to sport one of these, don't you, Claudia?
I think I have one.
You do?
Yeah, in the box of stuff. I think I have one.
I would be blown away if I sent you both one of those. Where'd you go? Claudia just left me. This is what happens to me. They leave. This is it. This is my life. They leave me quick. I'm not even sure what to say. Oh, there we go. Claudia's coming back on. What's the event? Here, I'm going to put this up on the screen. Look at this. Add to broadcast. What Matthew nicely says, what's the event? Amazing. Amazing that you're here and you don't know what the event is. That's not a bad thing, Matthew. It's just a thing. The Witches Sabbath. It's a good question, I guess I can answer. It's an event we do on Walpurgis, Night of the Witches, April 30th, May 1st in Los Angeles, California. And I don't know if you saw some of the introduction videos that said Witches Sabbath, the Walpurgis number 2 and 3. That might clue you in as to what it is. Would you like me to replay some of that? I could do that right now.
What fire consumes,
I could if you want, Matthew. See, I could do that right now. I'm looking at the chat. Matthew, did I answer that question? Ask me more questions if I didn't, Nicely. Nicely's the name. So, Claudia, so how you doing?
Well, since the last you asked, pretty well.
That was 3 seconds ago, wasn't it? Yeah. You know, it took me years when I go to the grocery store. What do people say? How are you doing? They say to the cashier, how you doing? And anytime you're working, you got to lie and go, oh, I'm doing great, when you're doing like shit because you're at work. You hate it. I kept going, how do I approach these? How do I say something? And I finally come up with, like, I say, I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. You know, I lagged out. LOL. Sharon will probably clue me in. So Matthew Nicely is expecting one-on-one information on what the event is, even though I played a bunch of videos. Okay, Matthew. Got you. That's why we're raising money, because it takes us so much time, because we have to talk to every single person that's buying a ticket for about an hour. That's what the expectations are of the internet. You know, back in my day, kids, we had P.O. boxes, and you just sent our money to a P.O. box, and we never had to talk to you. It was a really great moment in time. Did you leave me, Claudia? I'm going to murder you if you did.
No, I didn't.
Like a serial killer murder. Hey, that zine, Claudia put together a zine with a bunch of my texts.
Yep.
Bugbee Burdella. Of course, your name went first, which I was going to say is a typo. That doesn't ever happen. Bugbee Burdella goes, but Burdella puts their name first. Burdella Bugbee Soliloquy. Is that how we say it?
Yep. That's how you say it.
Can you explain the zine?
Basically, it's a collection of interactions from the last 2 years that I thought were worthy of releasing.
Yeah, and you just turned 18, right?
Yeah, I did.
So Claudia threatens me with doing a zine of texts that we went back and forth while they were 16 and 17. I wasn't worried because I didn't have anything. I never said anything adult like that. But I was like, what could that be interpreted as? If, you know, I'll give you a magic trick. The magic's in the edit. It doesn't matter what you film. It matters how you edit it. And the same with words, anything. It doesn't matter what's said. It matters how it's edited, especially for present day. So give an idea what's in the zine.
We talk about a lot of concepts like martyrdom, in-group and out-group, like the outsider. And then we talk about performance art, which I think we might talk about today. I think Lucy asked if I had any topics, and I said that.
Oh, you did? Well, I'm glad Lucy spoke to you about this, seeing as Lucy's not here. I believe Lucy's on a binge. She's binging right now on alcohol. No, I'm joking. I shouldn't say that. She's straight edge. She's straight edge. I shouldn't make jokes like that. So tell me what you told Lucy, so I could be in the clue since I'm doing this. I think someone will clue me in. It's supposed to be a big. It's like a surprise party for me. I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know who's going to fall out. I don't know who's going to talk. So give me a surprise. What? Tell me about performance art. What? Tell me.
Well, I think what you're doing is absolutely performance art at the Sabbath with the rituals and stuff.
That's right. That's right.
And then we talk about it in the zine in relation to events that have happened historically, which I'm not going to name because it's in the zine, and you can read to find out about it.
And if it's
got to build that intrigue.
What was that?
I said I got to build that intrigue.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Well, I don't even remember. I proofread the zine and I don't know what you're talking about, so I have to go back and reread it. So read it. Actually, I read it. I think it was really good too. I got to tell you, I'm honored that you did the zine like that. I think it reads well. It's really cool. Thank you. I just think that's really cool. Yeah, performance art. That's what I said. I think I said something like that about Anton LaVey. I think he did a lot of performance art. That's people ask, how do you figure he's an artist? And I was like, well, he did a lot of performance art. Of course, he's performing in front of other people with this stuff. Yeah, I like. I almost, when you think about that subject, performance art, it's almost like everything that you present. Even if you go to a gallery and present like sculptures, it becomes performative. There's one of my sculptures. but it becomes performative, and almost this is performative. But I wonder, I guess, when does it make it art? Emotional expression. Yeah, I can't wait for the ritual we're doing this year. I got it. I'm making robes right now, and what's muwap? Tell me what muwap means. Do you ever hear this word muwap?
I have never heard that word in my life.
That's good. That's good. It's from a young perspective, urban, meaning Oblak in Chicago. They say muwap a lot in the music. I'm using that in the ritual. Muwap. Yeah, gotta have. I'm having language from all generations in this ritual I'm writing, because I think language. Hey, Jason, I have a little surprise for you later when I call in. Sharon LaVey says to Jason, I'm going to put that on the screen. So what I'm doing now, because language is a hypnotizing factor in English, like whether it's words or whatever, it helps to hypnotize. And so it's like I thought I would grab words out of each generation, because every generation creates their own language, even though they're saying the same fucking thing. I have to ask, what are you saying there? And they'll tell me, and says, so that's the same as this. And they're like, oh, yes. I'm like, okay. You know what skirt means?
No, I don't.
You've heard it, right?
I think so. I don't really know.
Claudia does not like the slang. You don't like slang?
I tend to not pay attention to what my generation does. It just depresses me.
Why?
Just because some of it's so absurd.
I see. And my generation's nice and mellow.
I gotta go real quick.
Okay, Claudia, goodbye. There we go. Claudia had to go. You see, this is what the surprises I get. Sharon, there, I'm putting that tag out there. These are the surprises I get doing this live. But someone was asking about the Witches Sabbath. Let me see it. Nice. I wish I can join in for one of these. Well, let me put this on there. Didn't Anton do performance art in the circus before? My memory might be failing me. I'm not sure exactly. I know he played the organ. I don't know what he did in the circus. Maybe Sharon knows when she calls in. I'll ask her, Matthew. But I think when you perform rituals in public, it's performance art, because usually rituals are private. They are private. They're among a group of people or one person or whatever. But it's a personal thing. So when you're having emotional expression in a public forum, it's a performance art, I think. And with LaVey, he did it so well. Anton LaVey, he did it so well. It came from inside him. I think Sharon said one of these things. He was born. It was his destiny. He was born to do it. But when you create a legend, like, it comes from inside. It's something that pulls you along. And I think a lot of that shows in, like some of the stuff he was wearing. Like, I look at like one of these. It looks like a terry cloth, with the horns and and I'm like, I don't think anyone in the world could pull that off but him, because it almost looks. And I'm not saying it looks goofy. The screen view is better this way. Okay. The full view of me is what you're saying. Oh, because I got all my art. But I think I don't know if anyone. And so people try to duplicate LaVey's stuff, Anton LaVey's stuff, and they fail because they're a copy of what was inside him, his personality. So I think a lot of what he did was performance art, showmanship, carnival, Barker, all that kind of stuff combined. But it created something that is historic. And I say that word a lot because I guess a lot of things can be history, but it's like legendary. It's something that's going to survive, probably thousands of years. Satanism is growing, and it'll probably, I would imagine, it's the next 10,000 year religion. He had a persona for it. Haha. Yeah, he had something more than the persona, though. I think it was like magic. I don't know. I think you can have a persona and sell cars, but when you create something like a Salvador Dali, a Jodorowsky, Anton LaVey, Crowley, they stand out for a real reason that is like hard to define, just like art or love is hard to define. And so I wish I understood the combination. And I know a lot of people wish they understood the combination to that stuff, because they would be doing it. And it's like it's an impossible thing to define. It's not as easy as saying, let me put that up on the screen, Matthew, nicely. It's not as easy as to say it was a persona, or I don't think it is. Maybe you do. Joseph Rose, look at that. Let me see. Oh, look, what is that? What is that, Joseph? What emoji is that? I don't know. I can ban you right now. It says ban. Joseph Rose did had Hell Satan podcast, and he had me on. Oh, I got something in my eye. Give me a break. He had me on a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I really enjoyed talking with Joseph Rose from Hell Satan podcast because he has integrity, journalistic integrity, and I don't know. Maybe he'll comment in the chat. Hey, Joseph, you want to come on? You want to come on right now and talk? Say in the chat. Claudia's calling, but say if you want to come on, Joseph. I'd like to talk to you. Hey, Claudia.
Yep, I'm back.
It's the closest thing to a weed emoji. Joseph answers me. So why'd you have to? I'm not going to ask why you had to go. It's fine you're here, but you interrupted my stories, kid. You fucking bothering me, kid. No, I'm joking, but
Yeah,
I'm happy to have you on.
I had responsibilities to take care of.
Yeah, so do I. I'm talking. I forget what I was saying now. Oh, Joseph Rose. I was talking about being on his podcast, why I like it. I think he has integrity. I don't know if he knew how much grief he was going to get for having me on the first time, but I suspect he did. But this time, he hedges his bets by starting with the fucking bullshit question: Are you racist? Are you racist? Fine, I don't. But I get. I think I get why he did that because people give him so much grief for having me on, and it's what a silly world we live in right now. And I like young culture. Like you don't like your culture, your generation, Claudia. I'm non-generational because I'm an artist, so I try to hang with all generations. But I am getting old. I have to admit it because I'm starting to get irritated with younger people, which I never did before. Almost jaded, and I'm starting to lose grasp of what they're saying. And I was able to keep up on it, like muwap. Come on, muwap. You don't even know what that is. I sort of keep up, but it's slipping. It's getting away from me. So talk about what you're talking about when you left.
Oh, I think that my generation's become a bit too hyper normalized. It kind of it's a phenomenon that happened during like the Soviet Union and when it fell, like they just became so disillusioned with everything. I think that happened here.
Jesus Christ. I was going to say when I was your age and stuff, we were pretty disillusioned too. Like the Iraqi war was going on, we were protesting similar, no blood for oil. We were given the baton from hippies that were protesting, Vietnam War. So it's like what makes me pissed off at this age is it's fucking Riz. I got Riz, bitch. Not you. I'm talking to Jason. I got Riz. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I know what Riz is. I'm aware Riz. I got Riz. Um, but it's like it's cyclical. I hope when like hopefully things move faster for you because change doesn't happen so fast, even though you feel like it should happen right in your youth. But the shit that's going on for your generation went on for ours. Almost the same exact shit. That's what's so fucking lame about it. It's just like, it's weird. The weird part of it is left has become right and right has become left. Like now you got right-wing conservatives talking about free speech and left-wing people saying, they don't understand what free speech is. They try to control it. And so it becomes, and I'm not right-wing or left-wing. I'm not either. I thought I was a leftist for a long time, but things have changed to a point where it's like, yeah, I don't agree with a lot of that kind of. I don't agree with stifling people's expression. What are you doing, Claudia? What are you doing?
Nothing.
So what are you going to say now? Going to talk about
Well,
Riz? You were talking about
no.
performance art.
Sure, we can talk about performance art.
Let's hear it.
Well, what about performance art? Ask
I
me a
don't know. You
question.
were talking about it. You were talking about it when I was. A witch house is calling. He just calls out of nowhere. I'm going to see how this works out. Give me a second, witch house. There's witch house. And Here's Claudia. All right, you're on. Witch House, are you there?
Yep. Can you see me or hear me or?
I can. Can you see or hear me?
Yes, I can. I can't see myself. I look like a dot, but yeah, cool. Woo!
I take it you're using your phone?
Yeah. Am I supposed to use something else?
Claudia, this is DJ Witch House. He's one of the people. He's one of the artists performing. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah.
I wish he had his makeup on right now. I really don't. I really get disturbed. Like the black metal band Pagan Ritual, I talked to having them on here for at the rehearsal studio. I'm like, but can you wear the makeup? And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. Why would I have you on looking regular if you're black metal band? Like, wear the makeup.
True.
But
I'm
everyone.
just I'll play some songs for you in a little bit if you would like to. I've been writing away for this thing, man. Definitely, I'm gonna bring some evil spirits out.
Yeah, this guy is a genius. I don't know. He's a genius artist. He makes like 1 million songs a day. And the thing about knowing, can I say your real name?
Yeah, go for it.
His name is Gordy in real life, but in the mystical realm, it's DJ Witch House. But he'll send me he's like, you get that email, and it's got like 60 songs, and they're all different, and they all samples. I'm like, dude, when do you sleep? Yeah, you don't sleep.
No, vampire.
Claudia's on here. Claudia's my historian, actually. He's official.
Oh, nice.
Shane Bugbee historian. I got it. Claudia made up a title, and it sticks. You got anything to say, Claudia, about DJ Witch House's performance art?
Well, I'd love to see some of it.
Well, next year, if we do the Witches Sabbath, you will.
Yes, you will. I'm making a bunch of making some retro synthwave, dark hippie goth rock shit. Making some super like groovy like Satan techno, I call it.
For the event.
Yeah. Oh, I've been working on my set for the event for the last month.
But you're using
working on it every day.
You're using samples of me, right? You're using audio samples from me, right? I love that.
I'm doing a whole thing with your voice and all that on it. Yeah.
Was
it's all mixed in there, man.
Was the stuff I sent you any good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can use, dude. The more or less I can turn anything into anything, dude. I can make, even if it was shit, I could still make it good.
I think it was some of them. I was in a depression. I just had to get it to him. So I'm like, enter the Sabbath, whatever. But then I'm walking down the street in Chicago yelling the other day. I forget what it is. The devil and me makes 3. I was talking about eating ass and stuff like that.
There you go.
This is a night to eat ass. Or so I was going. Matthew nicely says the left and right wing is constructed to divide everybody, in my opinion. Or are they political philosophies that use divisive issues to keep us distracted while they pick our pockets?
That's a good one. The second one, I think.
Nicholas Shrek is here.
Shrek?
Not really Nicholas Shrek. Someone using the name, but Wake the Dead. Okay, Nicholas Shrek. I would if Nicholas Shrek called here. I would be amazed. He was going to interview. Do you know who he is?
No. This sounds fun.
He dated. He was Stanton's. I don't know what he had. He was with Stanton's mom for a long time, Zena.
Oh, nice.
They were married. But I know Nicholas Shrek wanted to do an interview with me for a book, and then we beefed, and he didn't. So anyway. So let's hear it, DJ Witch House. Let's hear it. You got some music to play?
Oh yeah. I got some insane shit to play for you. I'm just trying not to put something on that's too nuts. Some asshole's trying to call me. Hold on.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's gonna have to.
Okay.
There we go. Is it working now?
Well, I'm working.
So here's
Can't hear it. What is this? Hey, DJ Witch House, we can't hear anything.
What'd you say, brother?
You can't hear it.
Oh,
It
oh, you
sounds
can't
like
hear it? Oh,
no. It
okay.
sounds like
I didn't know you
garbage.
can't hear it. Let me see if I can change. That's why I wanted to do the thing earlier with this, but let's see. Let's see if I can get this.
All right, get it together, Claudia. What's going? You're
Okay.
raising your wait. Claudia's raising their hand. What do you got?
Okay.
You can send the file to Shane, then he can play it through his, because he has control of the YouTube and stuff.
Oh, okay. He has it hooked up to like his computer interface. Okay. Sure, I'll send him a file right now. That's perfect.
Where are you sending it to?
I'll send it to your email. Just give me 1 second.
Fucking Claudia, why you got to fix things?
I might be able to make this.
Well, this is not. I got that 120p audio. This becomes bad video, bad video because we're just sitting there watching you click buttons.
Yeah, don't click. Yeah, well, don't watch me click buttons. Let's talk.
Call back. Why don't you call back?
Okay, I'll call back. Yeah, give me a second then. All right, I'll call back 10 minutes.
Hey, Claudia. Okay, good. Right. Talk to you in a second. Oh, hung up on Claudia. Jason Miller. Oh, Nicholas Shrek is active on Sleep is for the Dead, Sharon LaVey says. What's going on with DJ Witch House? What is that? His music's great. Just give him a break. I don't know what to say about his performance here. Why are you dead, Jason Miller? You said you were dead. What's so fucking funny? Are you laughing? What's going on? What's so funny? Where's Joseph Rose, by the way? He's all stoned. Let's put this up there. Let me hear it, Jason. Trying to find some DJ Witch House music since I got to be distracted by this call-in. Well, how the hell fuck did I give him the fucking call-in? Witches Sabbath. Tickets are on sale, baphomax.com. We're doing a raffle soon. It's $10 a ticket for people who want to support us because it costs us a lot to do this event and we'll never make our money back. We're going broke on it. Let me put this up there. Why did you and Nicholas start beefing? Because I called him out on shit with Stanton LaVey. I think he was an abusive dickhead, and I said something like that. And that doesn't always sit well with people when you tell them the truth. Why do I have beef with most people? Is because I speak my mind and I tell them what I think. And a lot of times what I think is a pretty true, where they don't like hearing the truth. They like it to be glossed over, And so that's why. And I don't like, I never liked Nicholas Shrek when I grew up. I'll tell you, when I was young, when LaVey first made me a, hell yeah, brother, going broke. When LaVey first made me a reverend in the Church of Satan, the last one he ever made it, reverend in the Church of Satan, I knew about Xena and I'd met her once at one of these get-togethers. But when I started to look into Nicholas Shrek or Boyd Rice or any of them, I just didn't like them. They were older than me and they were lame to me. I liked Adam Parfry. I thought he put out some cool stuff as a publisher. But I just didn't take to Radio Werewolf. Their wax museum. I went to. They had a wax museum in Hollywood, and I went to that, and I didn't find it to be cool. But I found Stanton LaVey did the Odium. He did a zine store with John S. Nile, and I thought that was really cool. So it's just like the vibe. But Stanton was younger than me, so he had a younger vibe, and I really, as a younger person especially, I would shine on older people all the time. And if you're not younger than me, you don't have much to tell me because younger people have a smarts about them for the future. They see the future. They are the future. So much like LaVey was brought me in. I was young, 20s. And, I was I'm the youngest of the old guard of the Church of Satan, of his Church of Satan, of Anton LaVey's Church of Satan. And so, and I'm the last one he gave authority to speak on that shit. But he chose to, and that's something I picked up from him. I think he chose to hang out with young people all the time. All the time he was hanging out with the youngest counterculture people, and I think that's because you get to hear the future. You get a longer life almost, like you live like hanging out with Claudia. I'm glad Claudia's staying off the phone now, even though DJ Witch House is gone. You get a longer life that way. If you stay in your generation, you get old, jaded. I feel like Magi Rexus is here, but he's not. Hey, Sharon, it's time for you to call in. So let's go. Send Shane the track. Sharon, let's give a call. I've already been here an hour. This is me getting old. I'm like, come on, it's over. I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm trying to look for these tracks from DJ Witch House. I've learned a lesson today. Don't have anyone on until you got all their shit together lined up. I hope people. Oh, you can still see me. Okay. Let me see if I could find DJ Witch. Let me see DJ Witch. Nope. Oh well, I can't find his music. Here, you want to hear his music? I'll play it right now.
That marries art with fashion.
The world shakes into chaos when they flock to voice to wear a mask.
There, you got a little sample of it. I'm enjoying it. What are you enjoying, Matthew Nicely? I'd like to know who you are. You seem like a smartass that I would want to fucking give grief to. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sinner's Wish. I'm here. Thanks for the insight, brother. Thank you. Yeah, call back, Claudia. I mean, I was enjoying talking to you. DJ Witch House calls, and he's like, I'm out of my mind. I can't hear nothing. Let me hear this. I remember seeing the first interview Bob Larson did with Nicholas and Xena during the Satanic Panic. Yeah. And I liked it because of Xena. Xena was really smart. Xena LaVey brought people like me into the COS or into her father's group because she was like cool on these shows and she was young like us. I'm not saying Anton looked not cool or something, but Xena was the first person I saw. And I saw her on some interview, a videotape that was sent to me or something like that. Maybe it was Bob Larson. Yeah. Yeah. Is that you, Jason Thomas? Yeah, yes, it is. What did you think about that Bob Larson? I love that Bob Larson stuff. I wasn't able to ever meet Stanton, sadly. Yeah, that is sad. All right, Claudia, my co-host.
Oh yeah, I just joined, and you were talking about the Xena Bob Larson interview. I just watched that earlier today, actually.
How many times have you seen it?
Probably like 12.
That's what I thought. Claudia is impeccable on her research. She's going to know every word, every single thing, every nuance. Very detail-oriented with the research. Listen to the 24-Hour Might Is Right show like 16 times or something like that. The most that anyone's ever listened to it, probably. I know, absolutely. And they know more about it than I do. So it's like just incredible. But talk to me about that Bob Larson interview.
Oh, it actually, interesting enough, it actually brings up Might Is Right.
And?
Yeah, because Bob decides to read from the Satanic Bible, and so he starts at the beginning with some of the lifted chunks. And Xena's like, do you know who Ragnar Redbeard is? And so, mention of that.
Let me put this up on the screen. I'll call in ASAP, Sharon LaVey says, as soon as possible. I like that vague kind of statement, like, as soon as possible. Well, it's been an hour. What do you mean? As soon as possible means something different for older people than younger people. It does, as soon as possible. What, Claudia?
I said it's been 39 minutes.
Since I've been on?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're okay. Well, this says 54:35, but I guess they have that 15-minute clock that I was running, so that's what I'm going to take credit for that because I was sitting there sort of waiting. And then I went and brushed my teeth real quick. 3 free raffle tickets. Oh, there we go. Sharon's 3 free raffle tickets for each Witches Sabbath 3 event tickets purchased tonight only during the YouTube Live. So if you buy a Witches Sabbath event ticket, you get 3 raffle tickets. Raffle tickets are $10. Witches Sabbath tickets are $30. So you can just buy 3 tickets right now. And those tickets help us out fund the event. Like I said, it's costing us an arm and a leg to do this. This is going to be one of the things in the event. It's a I might throw the chain in. I shouldn't even say I won't. I shouldn't say that. You'll just think I'm throwing the chain, and then when you win the raffle, you'll be like, "What happened to the chain?" I never said the chain. I said the medallion. Look at this beautiful thing. You're not going to find those. Very rare. Because I had those made. Do you see a bald spot when I turn around? It's awful if you do. And I'm going to put one of these in the raffle. And I know Sharon's going to put one of her new books in the raffle. Look at this beautiful book. And if you don't know, this is a book I put out, and Claudia helped with this book. Claudia made this book happen. I will tell you, in a great percentage of ways, Claudia made this book happen and made it way better than what it would have been. Because Claudia put all the stuff that no one wanted in there. You know, it's like, you got to put the eugenics talk in there. I'm like, do you really think so? Yes. So, but I'm just saying, you can get this link in my bio. You know, I got a link tree up on the YouTube channel. You can find the Witches Sabbath tickets there. You go to Baphomet X. They have everything in there. And you should get this book. Claudia, let me hear from you. Oh, shit. If anyone's ever heard of the book Devil's Avenger by Burton Wolfe, it's the first bio on Anton LaVey. I helped republish that recently, so there's not even a link to that there. But you message me, I can hook you up. Or I don't know how to say it in the chat. Just go in the chat, and I'm sure I don't want to say anything. I don't know if I can say it yet. But go in the chat and ask if anyone there knows about the Devil's Avenger book, and you can buy it. But only till April 30th we take it off sale. So anyway, go ahead, Claudia. Tell me more.
Well, since you gave that little plug, I'm gonna plug a little Infernal Church stuff. This Friday we will be doing 2 movies. The first one is a 1987 horror film that was ripped from a VHS tape, and then the second one we have yet to decide, but it'll be good. And that's this Friday in the evening sometime. I guess this is just my stream now. Should also probably say that I'm working on a project that'll come out every Saturday, and that's all I'm going to say.
That's it. Here, I don't know if anyone's seen these, but look at this beautiful book. Can you see this? Look at this. The man is so bright red you could barely pick it up in the camera. Jason Miller's asking, what's the other movie? But look at this beautiful book. It's really beautiful. And look at that. Limited edition, April 30th, 2024.
The other movie is undecided as of yet. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And
Club Satan, the Witches Sabbath.
no, I'd rather not get the server deleted.
I was going to say Boys Moore. Any Jodorowsky film. Any Jodorowsky film. He's the master. He's the master artist. Tell us a joke. What?
I was kind of thinking maybe a Kubrick or Hitchcock movie.
Well, why'd you ask me to tell you a movie? Jodorowsky. That's what I'm saying. Jodorowsky.
Maybe we'll do 3 movies now.
He one of them, I forget, Santa Sangre, bloodbath. I mean, I think he killed like tons of animals. He would, back in the day, kill all these animals to make his films. Santa Sangre is a film that, 20, 30 years ago when I was, watching that, it was bootleg. It was banned in America. And anytime I loan it to someone, they're like, what's the worst or what's the craziest movie you ever seen? I go, Santa Sangre. Anytime I'd loan it to them, they would never talk to me again. They'd like, and they, no joke, they would like, I'm getting them, they would be like, never call again. They'd leave the move the VHS tape on my porch, knock on the door and run. I'm going to put this up here. This is what I got to do with crazy. Have Gordy back on before me, please, calling in 5 or 10 minutes. Gordy has to call in. I can't mystically make him call in, Sharon. I mean, Gordy. He's back on. I don't know what to do about it, I can't find any of his music right offhand, so it's like a train wreck. So let me see if I can find. So tell me more, Claudia. What was the other movies that you said?
I said, I'm thinking a Stanley Kubrick film or a Hitchcock film. Probably Rope. Now that I think of it.
Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Claudia, can you?
No, I can hear you. I can't hear what you're playing.
You can?
I can hear you. I can't hear it.
Okay, right on. Huh. How can I put this in here? Let me see if I can grab that. What's now? Tell me these movies one more time because I'm missing things.
So the first one we're doing is a 1987 horror film that was ripped from a VHS tape. Then the second one we're doing is, as of now, an Alfred Hitchcock film, and then now we might do a third since you suggested it.
Yeah, I love you do that. It's on the Infernal Church. I love you guys do movie nights, movie days, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, actually, Lucy joined in on the last one.
Really? Did she say anything?
Yeah, we were watching. Yeah, she had fun. We were watching Rosemary's Baby. I actually fell asleep during it.
It's not playing, so that's it. Oh, Claudia, there you are. You're on the screen by yourself now. Hold on, let me get back on here. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. This is all because I'm trying to get Gordy on the line. It's a train wreck situation, please. Oh my God, look at this camera. Let me get my better camera going. This is the train wreck that is. There we go. Okay, much better. Man, I'll tell you, the fucking cameras and everything is just nuts to me. I got some 40s adult videos, says Jason Miller. Have Gordy back. Yeah, Gordy's not coming back on. He can call or not. I don't know what to say about that. Sharon, why don't you come on? That would be good if you come on. Blair Witch Project, Ajax Kid says. You ever seen that?
Yeah, we actually did on the Infernal Church we did a found footage event where we watched films like Cannibal Holocaust, Blair Witch Project. We watched some Spanish film. Then we did the first Paranormal Activity movie.
I saw Blair Witch. I hated it to death. It was the most boring movie in the world to me. It was awful. But Ajax Kid loves it. Ajax Kid wants to hear a joke. I don't joke. I don't joke. I wish I joked, but I don't. My brother jokes. He has jokes that go like that. You got a joke, Claudia?
My jokes usually come more whenever, and it's more like witty on the spot sort of thing.
Yeah. There you go. We got no jokes. It's all serious. Anyway.
I mean, if you try and offend me, I might say something back witty and funny.
Well, I don't want to do that. I'm not getting into beef with you because we'll go. I don't need the young people making me cry. Oh, they really roasted me. I'm dying. Witches Sabbath, black metal band, Pagan Ritual. I know they're going to be on next week with me sometime, maybe Monday, and I hope they wear their makeup. And then Ajax Kid. Let me see what Ajax Kid says here. No, that was from earlier. Hey, Reverend Mitch, I got bar jokes for days. Okay. Oh, Mitch, you want to? Hold on, I'm going to send you a link. You call in if you want to call in. Ajax Kid, but I wish I knew your actual name. Type it in there because I'm like Ajax Kid. They're playing the event as well. I'm texting Mitch right now. Mitch has jokes for you now. You got that? Let's scroll our phones live on the thing. Claudia's gone? No, Claudia's there. Mitch, I sent you a link. Let's hear some jokes. I hope they have to do with witches. But I'm going to say something. I got to say something about Witches Sabbath. Witches are fun. Like they say, like blondes have more fun. Witches have way more fun than blondes. And I was talking to someone about this the other day. Like the event, the Witches Sabbath, both of them have been like moments I want to live in forever. People are having so much fun. And you see the witches dancing around fires and stuff like that in movies or in artwork for the Witches Sabbath, Night of the Witches. And it's just how that event, this how our event turns out. It's just so super fun. And you can't, if you're looking to have fun, it's 100% guaranteed that you're going to have fun at this event because everyone there's there to have fun. They're not there to participate. Even if they're a voyeur, they're there to be a part of it. Okay, I did not know what to say earlier. AJ, that's your name? AJ the artist, AJ the DJ. I call them all artists. Curse of the Crimson Altar is let me put this up there. This is what Jason Miller says. Curse of the Crimson Altar is an awesome Witches Sabbath movie from, I think, the 70s. It's probably from 90. Jason's like 21 years old or something. Very young. Claudia's gone. Sharon LaVey, like, this is what happens. Yes. AJ, okay. AJ's going to join us next week, I hear. It's very cool. He's in the chat there. And he's one of the performers at the Witches Sabbath. And that's why, like, I don't know if anyone knows any of these artists, but when I listened to them, when DJ Witch House pitched the people that are playing Witches Sabbath this year, I was like, oh, these are all great. These are all great artists. And they're artists that I think, like, I remember, like they're just artists because they don't seem to really give a fuck about promoting themselves too much because they do it real bad. Their photos are, I'm looking through photos. I'm like, I can't find anything to use. And I don't think they care about much more than the fun. Am I wrong about that? Would love to. Yeah. Hey, AJ, am I wrong about that? You care about the fun more than, and the art of it more than promoting yourself? Is this am I getting the right vibe out of DJ Witch House's group? Is that the right vibe? We'll see in a second. So did I interrupt you, Claudia?
No.
Maybe if we sit there and talk about Sharon LaVey, she'll show up. Reverend Mitch is not going to call in. You got nothing?
Maybe if you do some sort of like cartwheel and saying her name 3 times with a candle lit, she'll arrive.
Yeah, maybe. I shouldn't have to beg. Hey, Mitch, you're on the air. And Mitch hangs up. Okay, Mitch, thanks. The fuck was that? Oh, I'm too old for this fucking shit. Stay there, Mitch. Hey, there you are.
Yeah, hey, sorry. My Mac wanted to use my phone for a camera, and I don't have a mount for that, so I was like, no, just use the webcam I have.
It's okay.
I can't be long. I got a date in about a half hour here. I was in the middle of ironing my new shirt.
Hopefully your joke isn't a half hour long.
No. I'll tell a quick one. A guy's in a bar, and he sees a guy stumble out of the bathroom, and he sits down, and he looks at his shirt, and he goes, oh, God damn it. And he goes, what's wrong? And he goes, got all the throw up on my shirt. My wife's going to know I was out and getting trashed. And he goes, I know what you do, man. Put $10 in your shirt pocket, and then when you go home, you say somebody else threw up on your shirt, and they gave you $10 to get it dry cleaned. And he goes, that's a swell idea. So he goes home, stumbles in. His wife goes, you got so trashed you threw up on yourself, didn't you? And he goes, hold on, no. Look, somebody else threw up on me, and they gave me $10 to dry clean it. She goes, Frank, this is 100. He goes, oh, yeah. They also shit in my pants.
There you go. Someone asked for a joke. You just got one. That was free. Mitch gets paid to do this.
Yeah.
So that was free.
Not those kinds of jokes. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to think of one.
Rough crowd, Mitch.
Millions of them. What's up?
Hey, Sharon's calling in. Let me see what we can do here. Hold on, Sharon. Stay right there.
All right.
Stay right there.
If it
Oh
works, I'll
wow.
say howdy. We haven't introduced yet.
Hello, Sharon. Wow, look at you.
Hi.
Claudia and Mitch. Wow, I got 4 people in. Look at this. There's 4 people here. I'm gonna get rid of these 2 in a second. They could say hi to you real quick. You look great, Sharon.
Thanks.
I'm
I
glad you.
didn't wear eyeliner for you.
I hate when you wear eyeliner. I'm dead when you wear. You can't wear the eye. I don't. Did I ever complain?
Well, it would take me like 5 minutes longer, so I didn't want to keep you waiting longer.
Oh, I appreciate that because Claudia's a cool person to text, but Claudia's like on live, on record. Like,
Well, yeah, because I want to get all the information. It's actually there's an interesting psychological thing that if you stay silent, the other person will fill the gaps.
oh well, that's really sadistic of you. Thank you. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. I really just have to. I love to just ramble on. You want to say hi and goodbye to Sharon? You got anything to say to her, Claudia?
Hello.
Okay. How about you,
Hi,
Mitch?
Claudia.
Not
You got
nice
a
and kind of me.
you got a joke for
I guess
Sharon?
maybe I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Yeah, spectacle. They're going to hit Hollywood.
Next week? Oh, okay.
Mitch is going to help out with that. So you got a joke for Sharon, Mitch? You got any joke about witches? You got any witch jokes?
Which jokes? Which jokes? Which jokes?
Which joke you got?
Womp womp. All right, I got it. This one's kind of twisted. You might like it. I don't know. A guy's in the bar just drowning himself in booze, and a guy sitting next to him is like, "Hey man, what the fuck is going on? Like you're crying into your beer and shit." He goes, "Just leave me alone, man. I just want to drink myself to death. I'm done with it all." And he's like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" And he's like, "Man, I lost my job, and they're just closing on the house, and the wife is taking the kids, and I got nothing. Fuck you, man." And he goes, "Don't end it all. You're living in a magic world, and you don't even know it. You're in a magic bar." And the guy goes, "Oh, fuck off, man. I'm just trying to drink it." He goes, "No, let me show you something. Let me show you something. You can fly in and around this bar." And so he goes and he flies, not a few feet off the ground, and he goes out the window. It's like one of those second-story bars. He goes out the window. He's doing flips and shit. He's rolling around. He flies back in. Maybe it's a third-story bar. Anyway, and the guy goes, "Holy shit, I'm in a magic bar." And he goes, "That's what I'm telling you. You didn't even know there was magic in the world. You got things to live for." And the guy goes, "Fuck yeah, I'm going to fly." And he jumps out the window and falls to his death. And the bartender says, "You're a real asshole when you're drunk, Superman."
Boom. Love it. All right. Goodbye, you guys.
All right, take care.
See you later, Claudia. All right. Hey, Sharon, it's just me and you.
Okay.
How are you?
Well, I'm waiting for the Witches Sabbath, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we were talking. We were talking to them. I'm like, I'm already packing my luggage. I'm already packing my stuff. I know it's a month ahead of time, but that's what happens. I get so much anxiety closer to the event that I don't want to forget anything. So I got all my stuff starting to pack.
Yeah.
So we're doing raffle tickets. I know I was missing the boat on this, talking about them, but next week we'll show all these raffle prizes that we're giving away. But I think this is a good one, isn't it? These are good. It's real live bling.
Yes, they are.
You
I
can't.
have the orange one.
Yeah, you can't buy these. I made these. Ooh, I'll show you something. I'll show you something that Sharon's got on her website. Real live bling.
Yeah.
Real
Look at
live
that.
bling. Comes in this. I don't
That's
know.
some drip. I know
Yeah.
you like the new slang. That's some drip. I guess
That's
that's what.
exactly. It's drip. It's drip. That's right. I got to keep up with that. Or is it?
Anton liked the skirt.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
When I met y'all, though, you pull up in this cool Cadillac, like style all the way. Yeah, of course. Of course. Great style. Anyway, raffle tickets, $10 a piece, so you can support us, and we'll have a nice, probably a prize vault worth about $1,000. So, it costs a lot to do this event, and so that would be good. But if you buy a ticket to the event, it's $30, and you get 3 raffle tickets. So it's like it's big savings. You got to do it now, though.
And everybody that got raffle tickets from reposting our event, I'm keeping those names in the, what's it called, in the pot for the grand prize. And I'm sure there will be other prizes. Maybe between now and the event, we'll draw a name or two for other prizes. But there's going to be a big grand prize with lots of amazing items in it. Posters, patches, probably a t-shirt.
This is a signed screen print. Signed screen print. That'll be one of the prizes. And so will this. This is signed by Carla LaVey and me. I could tell you one thing, Carla doesn't sign anything. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. To someone, this too. These are good things. Look at this look at this shit. Look how thick it is.
Look at that.
Yeah. So are you doing an unboxing with me? What are we showing off?
Oh, I
Show and
have
tell.
something to share.
Okay, let's hear it.
I just don't want to butcher the name. It's supposed to be a Chinese person's name. I have. Okay, one moment.
Okay.
I dropped it. So, Jason Miller, are you here still?
Let's hope he is.
I got a question from Jason a while back, and I didn't answer. I told him I'd think about it. But I was going through some stuff, and I found one of Anton's favorite books. And I actually have 2 copies of this book. And they're both inscribed. One is inscribed to Diane from Anton, but he signed it Tony. So it must have been early on in their relationship because he was still going by Tony. So one from Anton to Diane, yeah.
Fucking
and then
Tony?
One from,
you got a Tony signature? That's crazy talk.
I do. And this other one is from Diane to Stanton. So I'll read the inscriptions for you, but this is the book. It's, if somebody knows how to pronounce that Chinese name there, Lao.
The Circus of Dr. Lao. I love that. I love that book. The Circus of Dr. Lao is beautiful. And the concept of it is basically, and one part of it, one of the greatest parts of that book is you could have done anything. You could have been evil. You could have been good, but you did nothing. You did nothing. And that was the greatest mistake ever. And is somewhere, I don't remember it was just a great line.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah.
So I guess the book is pretty satanic. Stanton read this out loud to me. During the time we were together, he would read me stories. I loved listening to him read. He was a great reader. He had a great calm voice. I mean, he looked like a scary guy, but his voice was like younger for what he looked like. So let me read you the inscription. So I'll show you them. It's from 1961. He signed this to June 12, 1961 to Diane. The light is
fucking Tony.
Can you kind of see that?
Yes, I can. Tony, to Diane. Tony, I can't believe you got it. I can, of course, you're you, but I can't believe I'm seeing a Tony signature from Anton. Like that's nutso rare, nutso.
So he says, to Diane, who steps out of the pages all through this book, and every goddess, nymph, and love object ever conceived in an author's mind. And I, having lived these tales, take you for my very own story of the universe. With my everlasting love, Tony.
Oh my goodness! What an honor to have that, hear that, to see that. That is for me a great honor. That's really cool. I love that. I love that. Wow. Jason Miller is here, and he says I have that one with hearts. So he has that book.
Great.
Are you going to read the
I
other
need to
inscription?
reread it. Yeah. So this is for Stanton from Grandma.
Diane.
There's,
Wow.
there's the scripture. Did I say scripture? It's not the Bible. There's the inscription. Okay. It says, "For Stanton, this was one of your grandfather's favorite books. Within the pages of this deceptively simple yarn, you will find magic and truths. All my love, Grandma. 9/17/03."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
So
That's crazy
it's
cool.
about a town that's kind of like boring, and a circus comes to town and starts changing everything. I guess everything gets lively and full of excitement. I have to reread it, but
If I remember, people's character comes out. They, their face, their mask slips away, and their real being
yeah.
comes out. I just remember the one part was just great, where it's like, Jason could probably talk. I'm good to listen to you as I fall asleep, Sharon. Who's Matthew? I don't want to know about Matthew Nicely.
I'll tell you later.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure he's awesome. Don't worry.
Okay, if you co-sign them, then he must be awesome. It's hard to get a co-sign from Sharon, but all of her friends are very cool. Every one of her friends are very cool. Yeah, I just remember that one part of that book stood out to me. Like, you could have done anything. You could have been evil. You could have been good, but you nothing.
Nothing.
And I was just like, that's exactly the ultimate evil. That's the ultimate shit of life. Like shitting on life, like doing nothing, just watching it go by, and doing nothing. That's the part of that book that jars me all the time when I think of that book. I haven't read it in 20 years myself, so it's like. But what a great book. Wow, 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 wow. I have one of his favorite books around here somewhere too. And I forget the name of it now. I don't know where it is, so I don't know why. Oh, it's behind that bar, actually. I should go dig for. No, I'll do that next week. Next week's show and tell. We're going to show Anton's favorite books. This is great. I know Jason Miller.
Keep calling if you guys have anything to show and tell that's relevant or having to do with Anton LaVey or anything satanic or witchy. Maybe. I mean, we're not accepting like any calls, right? Just
Not right now, because I'm not really sure how to stop them from calling. I can't block people.
okay.
So I would hate to have
Okay,
someone
we
keep
need
calling.
like who is it on Howard Stern that puts people through, and like
A
we need one of those
producer.
people.
Yeah, Baba
Yeah.
Booey. They can write questions right now in the text. See, I can put it up on the screen. I don't know if you see this, but see, right now it says on the screen by Matthew Nicely, "It's good to listen to you as I fall asleep, Sharon." And so I'm canceling that. Here, I'm putting this up there from Jason Miller. Those are amazing as fuck. I love those. Thank you.
And I'll try to get more of the family's favorite books for you, Jason. Maybe it can be a thing. I can show books and explain whose favorite books they are.
That's a very cool thing. That right there is worth someone buying a raffle ticket. Go to Baphomet X, or ask.
Yeah, buy a ticket and get 3. Come on, people.
Yeah,
We need your support.
Yeah, that's right. We got to pay for this event. It's crazy expensive. We got one thumb down. I just see a thumb down. I want to know who did that thumb down. If you were here, I'd break it. Maybe I wouldn't. I'm getting old. I can't do this stuff anymore. I got to watch. I got to watch. I'll have someone break it. No. So are you going to show us? Are you going to unbox that head, or is that next?
No. Another time.
Okay, cool.
I would like to promote the artist and post ahead of time, to make sure he's in here and stuff. I had that special show and tell, and I think that's about it, other than, I know. We have a pageant. It's a glamour pageant or beauty pageant. And I want people to start. Well, we're going to start promoting this part of the event more. So if you want to enter, it's really easy. Anyone can enter, male or female, anybody. It's the Miss Witches Sabbath.
Or Mister, if they, or whatever their pronouns are, I suppose.
Oh, dang. What are we going to do? Do we need 2 sashes? Maybe
Yes,
we need 2.
we might need 72 sashes. There's 72 pronouns happening right now, so we'll have to have they, them. I'm gonna be busy making sashes. That's true.
So I think it'll be pretty easy. It's not going to be too intimidating. Our venue, it can only hold 200 people, so I'm pretty sure we're going to sell out. But it's not going to be too scary. You can just, I don't know the details fully yet. We're working those out. But if you are a witch and you want to win a tiara and a sash and you want to be the queen of the event, or I guess that's what it is, queen, which is Miss Witches Sabbath, then you can email info@baphomedex.com.
There you go.
Just like a profile link, and I will get details to you.
Yeah, number one, if you want to have fun, you show up at Witches Sabbath in Los Angeles. We'll have a great time. And that pageant is a great time. It was fun last year. And Lucy won the pageant, but Lucy's not here right now, but she's been here. Maybe you know her.
Yeah.
Maybe people out there know her.
And we are changing the name, actually. I had the idea for Miss Satanic Witch, but we are changing it to Miss Witches Sabbath because we want to leave it open to more people. We don't want to just block out other witches. If you aren't a satanic witch, you can still be in the pageant.
Yeah, it's not like I try to say non-denominational, but everyone's welcome, and that's exactly it. Everyone's welcome. Witches are welcome. Not everyone's welcome. Assholes are not welcome. Only fun. Witches have more fun than and then blondes.
If you're a fun witch, you should enter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Yeah. What else? Oh, we got the burlesque bloodbath. We have a bunch of DJs playing. I think the coolest thing is going to be the ritual we do. I know I've been writing it for 2 weeks and working on robes and other things. So I'll be right. Hold on. I'm going to grab something. Hold on. What? I hope you're saying something, Sharon.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Jason. Yeah, I did sign a satanic Bible for Jason.
This is one. You can't see it, though, because it's so red. There's Baphomet on there.
That's cool. Is that a hood?
Maybe. It's one piece. It is one piece of the... It is one piece of the robe. But yes, it's one... Let me get back here. And these
Jason Miller was at the Anton LaVey exhibit, or the LaVey exhibit opening and at the Gray Face Museum. So I got to meet him, and
Jason got a hold. Jason, I saw he got a hold of me, and he's going to buy one of these books, The Devil's Avenger.
Nice.
Yeah. So this Friday.
So shiny.
The hardcover. How about this one?
Ooh. Pretty.
Yeah, I'm really proud of it. It's cool. It's very cool. I wish we could show our poster next week. Maybe we'll be able to show the poster that Nick made for us. That's the three of us: Lucy, Sharon, and myself. Do you like that poster? Do you like that artwork?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love the colors more. I love us on it. And he even got my beauty mark. So
it's funny. Yeah. I love his. Of course, I love his artwork. He does a lot of artwork for me. He did the cover of my book.
That's your artist.
Yeah, cool. When I fall in love with an artist, I work with them for a long time. They do everything for me if I can get them to. But he did this too. If Nick, if you're watching, The fuck is Ot? O-T. The founding Ot. You made a typo. Anyway, I wish I could bring these for the ritual. I like to use these. Can you see this, Sharon?
Oh, are those hands? Are those like bone hands? Are
They
they
are.
real?
Yes, they are. But I don't want to bring them on a flight. You know, it might be weird. They check the bags.
They're creepy.
That's right.
They look like they should like scratch like back scratcher or something.
Ooh, that would be great. I have a whole skeleton. I have a whole human skeleton, but these are these are the ones I play with.
Do you have a skull
Yes, I do.
other than the skeleton, or where's your skeleton?
It's in the other room in a box.
I need skulls.
Someone's bringing a skull to the event for the ritual.
Oh.
I don't want to fly with any of that stuff. I don't want it taken from me.
Oh no, yeah, that would be risky
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I don't fly with anything, no knives, nothing like that. I like to have knives on me all the time too, but
It's okay. I got all your weapons over here waiting for you. So
that's right.
I have a morning star for you.
I love it. I love it. May 1st. What are we doing May 1st?
We are
Book
doing
signing.
a Q&A, right? And a
And
book signing. And if you have a VIP ticket, is that part of it, right?
yeah. Oh yeah. They get special
But
treatment for
everyone
sure.
can come, right?
Yeah, everyone's invited. Where's that at? Where's that event at?
Well, I just got word from my friend Sal. He's the owner of the Crooked Path, and he said that should be fine. So that's new. That's new. It's at the Crooked Path in Burbank, the occult store. I just need to message him after this live and work out everything and what time it is, and then we'll add that information to all of our platforms.
If Sal doesn't let us in, we're going to be there anyway. You know, I'm sort of joking because it's Sharon's friend, but I did a book tour once, and we're trying to book this, and we did all these obscene books, this pre-internet, and we couldn't get any bookstores to do it. They were like, no way, no way. So I'm like, fuck it. I sent out flyers everywhere, and it was all anarchist bookstores. So any anarchist bookstores, I just said we're going to be there, and we'd show up, and they're like, did you ask anyone? I'm like, no, it's an anarchist bookstore. You're going to tell us we can't do it? You're going to tell us no? And they're like. And they would stand there, and we'd just go in there, and we'd set up, and we'd sit down, maybe Indians down the floor, whatever. We'd sit on a table or a chair and start selling the books and signing them. And they were so angry. I remember one guy was at the register, and he turned his back to us. He was like, wouldn't talk to us. But that's what you can do with anarchist bookstores. You just go in there and do whatever you want, pretty much. That's the deal.
Yeah. Love it. Don't ask permission.
That's right. That's right. What else do we got for the Witches Sabbath? Besides this beautiful hunk of jewelry.
What do we got?
Yeah, I'm writing a ritual, a very nice one. Not nice. And Sharon, you're doing one too, right? We're going to sort of merge these.
The rituals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we plan on. I have an idea. I mean, I have a ritual that I'm working on and writing myself, and Shane has one also. So we were going to do just like one, but I think it's awesome that we're doing more than one.
Well, we're planning right here on the air on the video.
Yeah.
We were talking.
I'm sorry. I'm not good at like pretending. I'm like.
No, this is cool. No, it's nothing. No, it's all good. I don't mind.
But yeah, we're still working things. We're doing things. We're flying. What's it called when you're just on the fly? But
It is in the fly, and that's where the best creation goes on. It's like while it's in motion in the air or whatever. It's the best moment. I liked when you said something about maybe merging them or working together instead of doing two separate rituals two different times. We'd do it all at one time, whether they're merged.
One and ritual, and they'll merge into each other. Perfect. Love it.
Yeah. I know one word.
We'll figure it out. Not on the camera.
One word I'm using is muwap. Muwap. No one knows what it is. I do.
It sounds like a demon name.
It does, doesn't it? Muwap.
Yeah.
Jason, did you see this? It says, I have an autographed copy of the Satanic Mass, and Sharon signed my Satanic Bible.
Yeah, I did.
Jason Thomas is a good guy. Good person, human, I mean.
Yeah, and he has a band. So I don't know if maybe one day he might be playing at one of our Sabbaths.
Hopefully next year. Next year will probably be in Reno. That's what I hear.
Cool. And I don't want anyone to be discouraged from the location being secret. That's just, more, it goes in with everything. We are a secret. We're secret people. We don't want everyone just to show up or have looky-loos parked like across the streets being creepy like they would be if we gave out the address.
Right.
But if you buy a ticket, the address will be emailed to you. And
Right.
it's in downtown LA. So if you got like a room in West Hollywood, Airbnb or whatever, it'll be in that area.
I love this information. Yeah, exactly. It's got to be secret. It's the way it goes. For every reason Sharon said and more. But it's cool that way. It's like a rave. You just have to look at it like a rave. And that's how we have to do things. I don't think that's a big deal, but some people have anxiety about making plans. So it's good you gave a general location. It's a real.
I think it would be kind of nervous making, like going to a witchcraft or like a satanic event. Like that alone might be scary to some people. But if you are not buying a ticket because you are nervous or scared, we're very friendly people. We unless you do something against us. But if you don't do anything wrong against us, then you have no problem at all. You can come and we're going to have a lot of fun. That's what we're basing this off of. We're going to the number one thing is we're having fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. You're going to want to live in the moment forever. Witches are a good time, period. They're aggressively fun. Aggressively fun. And I know that sounds weird to say aggressively fun, but it's like you can sit there and try to be a voyeur all you want, but you're going to be sucked into what's going on around you. Gordy's joining us. Maybe not. Here he is. Gordy's passed out. He's laying there.
Hey, how's it going? The email's 90% through, so as soon as it pops through.
Gordy, I'm going to have to do it next week. I can't figure out how to.
No.
Oh,
how
yes.
to open your email?
No, Gordy.
Oh.
How to operate?
How to get it to play off your thing?
You do the show. I'm going to turn my mic off. You go ahead.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is, I can't figure out how to. I played one of your songs earlier, and it can't be heard through this situation. And so while I'm going live, I can't load stuff in like that. I have to have it preloaded. So I was hoping that you were going to do a set live in front of us.
I would, but I don't. I don't have the. I would love to, but let's see if this sounds okay. This is what I just am sending you right now.
Right, just play it.
Through the
All right, let's see.
Sound good.
It might. I'll just play it lower volume. Let's see. I'll see right now. Okay.
Okay.
Let me turn it down a little bit.
How about just next week we'll just be better prepared. How about you just talk to us?
Sound like shit still?
Yeah.
Let's be prepared next week.
Yeah, Gordy. How about you just talk to us? No. Right. How about Gordy? Just talk to us about the event.
All right.
How about we just talk? Sharon's here. Can you see Sharon?
Nope. I can just see you. You're the only guy I can see.
Okay, Sharon's on here with us, so we can both talk to you. So let's. I love you doing Red Bull. Boy, I can't do Red Bull. It's too much for me.
The best.
So what do you got? Tell me about the bloodbath. You said you're going to make it rain blood from the ceiling.
Yeah, we're going to make it rain blood from the ceiling. So don't wear anything white unless you want it fucked up. Excuse my French, but yeah, we're gonna. I don't want to release too much, where then that kills the surprise. All I'm going to tell you guys is it's going to be super evil. It's going to be, the music's going to be on point. It's going to all flow, no dead space. The artists, I'm putting them in a specific order, so it's going to have ever changing, but always dark appearance and sound throughout the night. And having some people play organ upstairs, and we're gonna have it all smoky, and it's gonna look badass. Place is gonna be in tip top shape. Gonna be lots of hot goth chicks. Gonna
Witches.
Yeah, same thing.
Something like that.
Scantily clad goth girls. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the blood stuff myself, but I'm also looking forward to the black metal band. I love black metal, so.
Yeah, they're good. I booked them before to play at my venue, and they brought a packed house, so they should do good.
Yeah, they're going to be on here next week on the live thing. They tell me from their studio perform.
Dope. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
awesome.
That. And so you said someone's going to play the organ upstairs. There's two levels to this venue.
Yeah, there's 2 levels, and there's 1, 2, like 4 rooms basically.
And you have a stripper
And there's
pole.
a strip pole, right?
2 of them now.
You have a strip pole?
2 stripper poles.
You can't have too many stripper poles.
And there's like 2 go-go girl boxes, and like well, last week they were shooting a porno here, this big porno company, and they had a fuck machine put on the thing, and they were doing this wonderful lady up, and they even had this one girl. She had chains from each extremity holding her up while 3 machines go to town on her.
So what are you going to invite him to the Witches Sabbath so that we can have this performance?
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course I'm going to invite him.
Sharon, you got anything to say here?
Why didn't you already?
I told him about it for sure, but I didn't get any confirmation of that. Those people were in filming mode, and they can't even drink when they're doing that shit or get high or nothing. Otherwise, they can't film it for the videos. They have to be stone cold sober, and like you're getting 3 fuck machines going at you at once. I think you're not really thinking about what you're doing next week at that point.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Well,
but
we're going to have like flyers, postcards for you to hand out to people so they don't have to think about it. Yeah.
Great. And there's a couple goth events coming up here over the next 2 weeks. So they'll be good to pass out stuff like that. Have them all go do my rounds, and
Well, very cool, man. Very cool. I'm looking forward to the room full of witches and stuff. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, it's going to be great.
That's for certain. It's going to be fun. That's one thing I know about all of it. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. That's what we live for, is to have fun. The more fun you have, the better life you have.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. All life is, to me, is about having fun. Any moment you could be rich or turn poor or vice versa, or have everything taken away from you, go to jail, and everybody steals all your shit, whatever, but that shit ain't worth nothing. It's just how much fun you have. That's it.
Yeah.
And what's in your heart, what's in your heart, if you're a pussy and you like fucking letting everybody walk all over you, then, life's not that fun for you. But if you live life to kick ass and to have fun, then, you have a good time. Things work out good. And you don't allow things to happen shitty to you because you stop them.
Yeah, might is right isn't a pretty situation all the time for everyone. So just what I said. Might is right isn't a pretty situation all the time. Or I could sum it up in a simpler way and to say everyone becomes predator or prey. We are all prey or predator. So it's not fun to be the prey. That's for certain.
Yeah, but that's why the certain prey doesn't go hang out where the sharks are at all day, because they're going to get snacked up. Don't go hanging out in the middle of the alleyways over in Baltimore, okay?
That's the truth. Hey, Gordy, will you come back? Will you come back next week and play something for us?
Yes, I will. But in the day before, let's get the sound right together.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to talk about that now. We'll talk to you next week, bro.
Okay, sounds good.
Love you, man.
Love you too. Bye.
Boom. That was great to hear from Gordy. Gordy's DJ Witch House. You can find him everywhere on YouTube. He's got a zillion songs. It's incredible when he sends me a file. Like I said earlier, they have like 16,000 songs, and they're all different, and they're really great. I mean, the guy's incredible. And you follow his Instagram. You see Gordy right there. You follow his Instagram. All of a sudden, he's like out of nowhere. He starts playing the piano really mellow, really cool. He's a great artist. He's a really great artist. And he was a BMX champion. He rode a BMX bike when he was younger. So when I met him, I was like, "You're a BMX guy?" And he had these long dreads and all this stuff. And I see a picture. I'm like, "That's just he's got a full life. He's a very interesting dude, without a doubt. Way interesting guy."
Really dog.
What?
He has a really cute dog named
Oh,
Georgie.
Oh, that's right. I see it on Instagram. That's right. That little baby. That little baby. Oh, yes. Yeah, Georgie. Yeah, so Gordy's a really insanely cool artist. And I can't wait till next week so he could put some music on. It's unfortunate that we couldn't figure that out. But this is the way it is. That's the way it is. The last year's Witches Sabbath went so smooth, and with Gordy, like everything went so smooth, and it was really simple and easy. So that's why I know Sharon and I like working with him, because he's really obsessed about presentation and stuff like that.
And the place we're doing it at, I mean, he designed it Egyptian themed, so he has a cool aesthetic there at the club.
I'm going to show that video again that I made. How do you like that video, huh?
Really cool.
Yeah, good.
Like, I see what it would look like from the audience.
I'll tell you, now here's a behind the scene for people tuned in. So I'm the old, like, the one thing we fell out on last year is having anyone, because it was sad. Stanton had just passed away. So we forgot some things like having someone film and take photos, which is essential when I do events, and I didn't have anyone there. So I was the only one filming, and I'm the only one that caught that ritual on film. I knew to grab it. I'm like, boom. And so at some point, Sharon's like, "Hey, can I see the film?" I'm like, "You must ask one of your friends. Leave me out of it. I didn't want to dig in. I didn't want to do it. Not that I don't want to give her
in the ritual with me.
Yeah, right. Not that I didn't want to give her the footage. Just it's like when my mind is somewhere else, I'm focused. I'm like, leave me alone. I got to do this, and that's what it was. More, I'm focused on other things right now. I'll get it to you when I can. And so it took all this time, and finally, she's like, "Listen, dude, like that meant a lot to me, and I haven't even been able to see it." And I'm like, I'm blown away. No one else has footage of that. I could swear it would have popped up online. No one. That's how. Camera taking. I was the only one. I pick up my camera right away and start filming it. But Sharon was like telling me, like, listen, dude, like, I'm gonna start spinning curses on your ass if you don't turn over that footage. And I did. And then, I made the video. Sharon, did you see the new book? Jason Miller, what new book are you talking about, bro? What new book? Do you have the Dorothea Puente cookbook, Joseph? Well, Joseph? Is Joseph still here? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Jason, the question extends to you. What's the most recent book both of you read? What was good? Nice. I love this one. The Joys of Satanism. Sent me was the last one. Oh, that I sent that to you. Okay. Is Sharon going to be back? I don't know. She fell into a portal. Let me ask. Anyway, Witches Sabbath, Baphomet X. Buy a ticket to the Witches Sabbath, and you get 3 raffle tickets. And we're giving away a lot of stuff. This is a good idea for you. It's a good idea just to send $10 and get a raffle ticket. I'm running out of energy. They call me Grandpa. I hope Sharon comes back on. Wasn't that cool when she did she read an inscription from Tony to Diane? That was fucking really cool. I don't know if people know how cool that was, but that was really cool. Our book. Okay, Jason Miller. This book here. Hey, another secret. This artwork. Mitch, the guy dealing the jokes out, did that. He did that for a thing we were working on a year ago. A year ago. Okay, come on, John. Oh, wait. Boom, me and two. There you are. So I was just talking about the book, The Devil's Avenger. So this here, this silhouette, Mitch, the guy that was on telling jokes earlier, he did that for something we were working on. And so I just used it and put it on the cover. And then I wrote him and said, hey, is it okay if I use that? And he's like, dude, I was going to use it for something else. I'm like, I got to tell you something, bud. I've already used it. And
is that a certain person? Is that Anton, or is that just someone else?
It's styled after Anton. Yes. That Anton was in our conversation as we were talking about as a project we were working on. I'll let you in on it off the air. It's something we were talking on, and he was helping me out, try to figure out the Witches Sabbath #3. I was starting to work with him on this stuff, and we started. Wait till you see the stuff we started building for this, and then I just fell out of contact with him. And I was telling earlier, then you come at me like I want my fucking ritual stuff, or I'm going to curse your ass. And Sharon's a real cool person, really cool, but she had enough. She wanted that ritual footage, and
I
so,
just felt like you were dangling it over my head, like you're like, well, blah. I don't know.
no,
I don't know.
I was saving it for this moment. You
To me,
see what?
it seems just so easy just to send over,
But
but it's all right.
I got to have trust. And I was like, I don't want you see, I had something and I wanted to use it just for what I used it for, which is this video. And I didn't want anyone to see it before that. I wanted just to use it for my video. I had this exclusive, and then I find no one shot it. And I didn't want that responsibility. I thought everyone else was shooting. I was like, didn't someone shoot it for you? And like Sharon said, all of her friends were in the ritual. And no one else.
Frustrating though that you did that, but it's all right.
Well, I apologize. We have a nice trust going now. We built trust over the years, so I would definitely send you stuff right now and know that if you said you weren't going to use it, you wouldn't. But it was hard for me to turn it over anyway, and when I did, because I'm like, man, if this fucking goes up, she puts it on her Facebook, I'm going to be so upset. Fuck that.
I'm not like that. I don't like to I don't really post a lot of pictures of myself or want people to look at stuff having to do with me. I don't really like. I'm not like what's it called when you're like hungry for attention? I'm not like that.
It is weird to do this. A lot of this stuff I don't like. Like I do radio interviews and stuff, and they're like, and I gotta fucking say I fucking hate it. And I'm like, I want to go off on them, going, you're unprepared. What kind of fucking person are you doing an interview? Because they're like, tell people about yourself. The fuck, that's your fucking job. You ask me the questions, you tell them what the fuck I'm here for. That's what I feel like saying. And I almost said that on this radio show the other day. He's like, so tell us. I'm like, motherfucker, how do I tell about myself? Like, I'm old and grumpy. I'm hungry. I had some split pea soup today. What do I say? So I got to sell myself, and it's a drag. And, but it's part of the byproduct of it. I believe all this kind of stuff is a byproduct of capitalism. Like artists, a lot of artists, at least like myself, I'd rather go be in my studio and someone comes to buy artwork and this is what you see. And I hand it to them and they take it and and I close the door. I don't have to talk to them. I don't have to sell things. I don't have to make stories. Here's the artwork. See you later. But all this jive is a byproduct of capitalism I don't like. Anyway, how did I use the footage right? I did it nice. Your ritual footage.
It's awesome. I love it.
I gotta ask,
where'd that you put
what?
Like you put Suicide Queen in it. You put Star Daddy, who's also the singer. He's in God Bombs that's playing this year.
Yeah.
And then who else was in there? That's it, right?
Well, I didn't pick anyone to be in there. Like if I did something like that, it would be an awful video. I grabbed what looks good, and then I start sorting it out, and then I'm like, and then I learned to edit from a guy who did Bum Fights, and he does In Decline, this punk rock activist group, and he's like, you keep cutting till there's nothing left. You cut every second. You just keep slicing things. So you sit there for hours, rewatch it, and I just keep throwing stuff out. And they call it in Hollywood. What they call it is you got to kill your babies. And I was like, oh, it's a great term. What they mean by you got to kill your babies is you got this great shot. It's the greatest shot in the fucking world, but it doesn't fit in the puzzle of the edit. and you got to just throw it on the floor. It just goes in the garbage can. But they're like, but that's the greatest shot in the world. Can't we figure out this movie because this shot is so great? And that's what they talk about in Hollywood is killing your babies. And so I had to do that a lot on that video because there was a lot of decent shots that they just didn't fit. But Suicide Queen, like, of course, they made it. And I shot all that footage, but I barely got, like, I usually get a lot of good footage. I had very little to work with because I was having fun. I was dancing around, having a good time. And so, but they look great, so it's hard not to use them. I wish I could have used the bass player, but the shots didn't, they were in there, but it didn't work, you know?
Yeah. Well, I loved it.
And who was your
Awesome little
friend?
clip.
Who was your friend that did the nails through their arm?
Oh, the Displayed Labor sideshow, and it's Courtney Crimson.
Love her, because
Love
at the
her.
end she's like, "Hail Satan, Shane Bugbee." And I'm like,
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah.
so I just go to sleep and I have that on loop. Hail Satan, Shane
Yeah.
Bugbee. Her voice, Hail Satan, Shane Bugbee.
That's awesome. Yeah, and she sounds so cute.
Yeah, so that was great. All that stuff was so great. I had a really great time, especially Courtney and her displaced sideshow. Is
Displayed Labors.
Displayed Labors? I apologize.
Yeah.
Their act, her and her partner's act, is just really fucking great, top tier. They should get more attention. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss them this year. I wish they were performing.
Me too. Here's a joke. This guy told the joke twice. AJ, he's performing at the Witches Sabbath in this year, and I love it. He had to tell the joke again. AJ, you're my kind of guy here, buddy, because he's already said it an hour ago, and I ignored it. I didn't ignore it, but I was like, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I didn't ignore it. We were talking. Joke. What do witches and drummers have in common? They both play with sticks.
Okay. All right.
But the good thing about that joke is AJ had to keep saying it. He's like, I'm going to say it
What
again.
about dog? To make it even better, it should be, what do witches and bitches? I don't know. I just thought of dogs playing with sticks too.
Oh, God, that's great. I didn't even think about that. What do witches and bitches? That's great.
Oh.
See, you and AJ are gonna have a whole joke book by the end of these videos.
I don't know. I'm just embarrassing myself now. Are we almost done here?
Yes, we are almost done. Baphomet X, you got anything else to say about, raffle tickets? Next week we're gonna show raffle items, and you should be prepared with your wallet to spend some money next week on raffle tickets and tickets.
I want everybody needs to go buy a raffle ticket.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, we'll have Go ahead.
The prices are awesome.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to show you one. This should just tell you the quality of prizes we're having. That's like fucking master jewelry bling. It's no fucking joke.
Somebody's getting that for $10.
Right, exactly. That's crazy talk. And just come to the Witches Sabbath if you're in Los Angeles and you're not there. You're probably not a fun person, and I don't know what to tell you. But if you're looking to have fun, fun is guaranteed at the Witches Sabbath. Witches have more fun. That's the truth. I know. So does Sharon. Right?
Yes.
Baphomet X. Are we finished? Do we say the magic word? I don't ever say Hail Satan. I never say that shit. Hail Satan.
We don't have to, but Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.